everybody, welcome back to Cottonwood Hill Farms. So today we've got a beautiful spring day out. Today is April 8th, Monday, April 8th, and it's a little bit breezy, not too bad. The last couple days it's been very windy. Yesterday I think the wind gusts were up to, I think yesterday it was 40 miles an hour, and on Saturday it was up to 60 miles an hour, and today I think we're only supposed to get wind gusts of up to maybe 20 or somewhere in there. So hopefully it should be a lot nicer as far as the wind goes. Got the cows out on pasture right now. I'm starting to graze a little bit because we're getting really low on hay, and had a little bit of a mishap. I'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But what I'm doing is I got them. I grazed them down on this this pasture right here. This first pasture down, second pasture down from the barns, and I'm going to move them over into this big pasture right here. I don't want to leave them on this for too long just because it's early and the grass, you know, I want to give the grass a little more chance to grow, so I want to keep the pressure really light right now since it is early in the season. Kind of running into the same issue we had last year where the grass isn't growing as fast as I would like it to, and we're getting low on hay, and so I want to make sure I've got enough hay for the bulls and the heifers up there, the yearling heifers. And so we're moving the milk cows, and then I've got, so that right now there's a bull, the nurse cow, and then all of the milk cows, even the fresh cows, dry cows, everything is all together right now. And I'm probably going to keep them like that for the rest of the summer. I might pull the bull. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to pull the bull yet or not. We may just keep breeding the calf all the way through January, February. Originally I thought about pulling the bull, so we take a little break during January and February, but I started figuring up, and we've got so many cows and then these heifers that are going to be coming in to the herd next spring. I think we're just going to keep breeding all the way through winter, and we'll just be calving all the way through winter, and just to keep things consistent, because in about 18 months, within 18 months, our herd is going to double. And so I want to keep things kind of consistent here. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to move the cows into this other lot over here, or this other pasture right over here, and then graze them here for a couple days. And then like we did last year, I'll probably move them up here on this top ridge up here and let them graze some of this alfalfa as well, just to kind of give the grass a little bit of extra time between this field and then this alfalfa up here. I should be able to, you know, buy myself another week or so, maybe 10 days, something like that. And then hopefully we're supposed to be getting some 70s, and I think even some 80s this coming weekend. So hopefully the grass will kind of get going, and pray for rain too. We're doing okay, but it'd be nice. We need more rain. The rain we have gotten has gotten soaked up so fast, and it's just, and the wind obviously is drying us out really fast too. So anyway, we're gonna get going. We got some fence to put up. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna move these guys, like I said, into this paddock, and then we're gonna put some fence up here to keep them off of this. They'll still have access to that top pasture. That's kind of my sacrifice pasture this year. Not super worried about it, but there is some hay, some dry hay and stuff still out there that they can munch on, so I want to make sure they still have access to that. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, girls. So like I said, we're gonna let them have this for a couple days. I'm gonna pull this, unroll this across here, close this off so they can't get up here. And then I've got to also, the fence is down right now, and I'm not sure why. There's a solar charger over on this side that's working, but over on this side, the one up in the barn is down, so I got to figure that out too. right, so I got this line is good all the way down. I had to replace a bunch of insulators and tighten up some of it. What happens is down here on the bottom is that it drifts across here real bad. And if you guys have been following the channel, I showed some video a couple months back of the kids sledding, and that was right over here. It drifts, huge drifts over top of the fence. You can't even see the fence posts. And what happens is when the snow melts, it pulls on the fence, and it usually breaks off insulators and whatnot. So anyway, we got this all fixed, so this should be good to go. I got to do a loop around here and make sure, see if anything's grounded out over here, because like I said, the fencer's not working over here, and I'm not sure why. So I'm gonna go figure that out. And I want to double check this fence down here on the bottom. I did fix it. It was almost completely gone. It was all knocked down, and so I got that fixed back up. So I'm just going to run around and check, make sure there's no grounds, and see if I can get this fired up. All right, so I'm down here on the bottom. I just noticed this was, I heard it ticking. It looks like it's grounded out right here on this tree branch. So I'm going to run back up and grab some loppers and trim this up real quick. And I think we're good the rest of the way down up to over there. I think this is all good. I'll double check it, but this should be fine. Well, we got the fence up and going. There was a, like I said, down at the bottom, there was a, man, this wind really picked up. Down at the bottom, there was a, that branch was touching, and then over here along the road, the wind had got the barbed wire wrapped up around it, so I got that taken care of. So, like I said earlier, we had a little bit of an incident, and as you can see, the trailer has some char marks on it, and she caught on fire. Well, what happened was we were hauling some big square bales, and one of them was pushing up against the fender, and I didn't notice it. And so the friction, obviously, from the tire rubbing on it is what caught it on fire, and I didn't notice because I had, after we loaded up, I had about 4 miles of gravel. And obviously with the gravel dust, I couldn't see the smoke until I got onto the pavement. And then with 60-mile-an-hour winds, you know, I get on the pavement, I got pulled over, and like I said, with 60-mile-an-hour winds, there wasn't really much I could do. I tried to cut the bale and roll the bale off the back. By that time, it had already gotten onto the front bales, and got a hold of 911. Fire departments came out, and they were able to get it out. No damage other than the trailer and the hay. There was no damage, so it caught the ditch on fire, and didn't get into a field, didn't get into anybody's property, nothing like that. So it could have been a heck of a lot worse, but that's kind of what happened here. I'll show you guys coming up real quick here. I'll show you the video I got of it. I didn't get a lot, obviously, because I was trying to help and whatnot, but it's just one of those things. It happened so fast. Like I said, I tried getting that back bale off, the back 2 bales off, to get them away from the rest of the hay, but with the winds, it's just all bets are off when it's that windy out and you got fire. And like I said, it could have been a heck of a lot worse. So I'm just glad nobody got hurt, nobody's property got damaged, nothing like that, other than just the trailer and about $800 worth of hay. So yeah, as you can see, the trailer, it's going to need some new lights, new wiring. I think the axles are fine. It's going to need 1 new tire, I believe, the one that was rubbing, and some paint and some decking. All in all, trailer's not in that bad a shape, considering I don't think structurally there's much wrong with it. So it's just going to need to get a little facelift, which, to be honest, it probably wouldn't have hurt to have that anyway. The planks were doing okay on it, but it is starting to rust a little bit. So getting it sandblasted and painted is not going to hurt it. like I said, it could be a lot worse. So anyway, what I'm gonna do now though is I'm gonna go grab another couple bales. That's part of the reason why I wanted to get those cows out, because that hay was supposed to last me another 10 days or so, and obviously I'm not gonna have that. But I am gonna go pick up a couple more bales just for the those yearling heifers that we're keeping back, and then also the bulls, and just so they've got enough to get by, because I don't want to get them out on pasture just yet. So that should be good. I'm hoping, you know, we're supposed to get some 70s this week. I think this weekend some 80s, and then there's a chance of rain next week. And so hopefully it's kind of looking like last year, where it was just a slow start to summer and spring. Like I said, I'm gonna go pick up a couple bales right now, and then after I get done with that, I'm gonna run over to the neighbors and grab the manure spreader. Well, I got back with a couple of those big squares. This is a 3x4, but it's a short one of the end bales. That's a 3x3. I tell you, I really like these big square bales. If we had a big storage building to keep them in, well, and if the balers didn't cost so much, those big square balers are really expensive. But this is a very efficient way to feed hay, that's for sure. I bought a few of these at the end of the winter last year and fed those, and I do like them. They are nice, but you got to have a big building, and those balers, like I said, are very expensive. But this will work for now. I can just take off flakes, throw them in the bucket, and then feed them to the bulls. And then these guys are right here, so I've got a few square bales left to feed to these guys, and then I'll feed them some of this. And this should give me another week or so, and then I think I'll be okay. Well, I just got this girl back, and we're just in time. The eclipse is happening. So I got the welding helmet, and the kids just got home with their glasses. But I don't know, it's kind of neat. We're supposed to get, I think, 80 or 85% or something here. You can already tell it's like, I think it's probably, it's probably at 70% or so. But you can just tell it's like someone hit the dimmer switch out here. It's still bright, but it's dim. Man, this wind just takes it out of you. I tell you, I could go for a couple calm days. Well, the last thing on the agenda, I got to get, before I start milking, I've got to get, there's a couple panels out here that came loose, and so I've got to put a couple straps back on them. This is my holding pen, I guess you call it, before we bring them into milk. And I'm gonna have to, along this fence line right here, there's a lot of pressure on this, and I need to put some pipes, maybe some boards. I'm thinking maybe some pipes, but I need to put some pipes or something up here a little more solid than these panels, just to help. Because like the other night, I've got a couple bulls over in this pen, and there was a cow that was in heat, and that Aubrac bull, you can see he jumped over this fence and got into here with them. So I need to just make this a little more sturdy, just because there is so much pressure here. But as you can see, I've got a panel that popped off, two panels right here where they come together. So I'm gonna get that back together here quick. Well, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'm spent. I gotta get ready to do chores and milk here, and I'm tired of being in the wind. But like always, we appreciate all the support, comments, likes, shares, everything like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification button, all that kind of stuff. If there's anything that we're not showing you that you want to see or any questions you got, just let us know in the comments. Be sure to check out all of our other videos, and you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as well. Hope you guys are enjoying your spring so far. You guys take care. We will see you in the next one.